Today on the channel, we're kicking off 2023 in the right way with the very first G.I. Joe classified unboxing video of the year. None other than Tiger Force Bazooka.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe classified unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got the Target exclusive, we've got the Tiger Force member, Bazooka. But remember, for all your G.I. Joe needs that aren't Target exclusives and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. Got to get a deal. And speaking of, man, I got an awesome present in the mail today, and man, I am wearing it. It is a Tiger Force shirt, much like what we saw Outback in the Tiger Force edition wearing. Absolutely love this shirt. And if you guys saw my G.I. Joe Classified Best Of video of 2022, I said in that very video, man, somebody's got to make that shirt. Whoever makes that, I got to find it. I need to buy one. Well, the GIJIVE, GIJIVE.store, GIJIve store, has this for sale, and they sent me one. So thank you, man. Pick this up. Feels great quality-wise, but of course, it's got the beautiful Tiger Force Tiger. We can play like Outback at home. It's very, very cool. And it's funny is I never even put two and two together. I guess I'm an OG Tiger Force member myself, as I went to Stillwell Junior High, the Stillwell Tigers, then Valley High School, the Valley Tigers. We always feuded with Bayside. You guys might remember us. But I'm a Tiger since I was a kid, and I didn't even put two and two together until I put this shirt on. I said, man, it almost looks like my high school mascot. But I'm all about the Tiger Force. As you guys know, my favorite subline team. All in on any of the Tiger Force figures. However, Bazooka, not really an OG Tiger Force guy to me, but I'm happy to have him. Anytime I get a new Joe Classified figure, you guys know I'm excited. But where is the leader of Tiger Force? Flint, of course, is the leader. I'm surprised we have not got him yet. I'm sure that's to come probably in 2023, fingers crossed. But we're going to do this review and unboxing like we do all the other ones here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And kicking off the year right, like I said, with some G.I. Joe Classified. Absolutely love the classified figures. There's old Bazooka. Now, a lot of people are complaining, why don't we get the red shirt Bazooka? That should be the first one. Well, we got to put that business hat on a little bit, because guess what? They released the Tiger Force Bazooka first. Everybody's like, I don't want the Tiger Force, whatever. But a lot of people are going to buy it because guess what? They want Bazooka. Then the red one, the classic red jersey one, comes out, let's call it summertime. People are going to buy that too. But what would happen if the classic version came out first? Would as many people buy this one? I don't think they would. So I think they did the smart thing here. As mad and as frustrating it is to collectors, business-wise, I think it makes the most sense. I'm here for it. Obviously, it's not the Bazooka we all know and love, but it gets the job done. And of course, you got to build out that Tiger Force team. You need guys like Bazooka. So there's a little explanation of that. We get a little glamour shot here. A little glamour artwork, G.I. Joe, of course, Bazooka right there, all the accessories. Window still going on here. We still got plastic on this one. It's getting near and dear to the end. Only a couple more, I think, without plastic. Python Patrol Officer might be the last one. That very well could be the last one with plastic. So you don't know what you got till it's gone, like a young Cinderella said once upon a time. David L. Bazooka Katzenbogen. I wonder if he's related to Rick Boogs, friend of the channel, old WWE Mattel figure, of course, as we remember. But that's quite the word, quite the mouthful for a name. I'm just going to call him Bazooka. Number 54 in the Classics line, of course, Bazooka, lifted over the old heavy rocket launcher. Quite the guy, old Bazooka. One of the all-time favorites, of course, in the cartoon series. Very happy we got Alpine coming out in 2023 as well. And they were always kind of the original guys that argued but were really best friends. And then we saw that in the second half of G.I. Joe, I guess you would say, with Wetsuit and Leatherneck. They kind of had that same dynamic going on. On the back, nothing special. Absolutely nothing special. One of the worst back packagings of all time. That's what you got. At least you get a little Tiger Force action down there. Looking good, but let's get old Bazooka out of the package, see what's going on, and uh-oh, I lost a missile right off the bat, fell right out. Oh, got it, found it. Just be careful there. You got the old Tiger Force. I think I'm going to get a big back tattoo of this Tiger Force logo. I think I should. Well, maybe we'll do that in 2023. See you later. Up high towards the sky. There it goes. This fell out, so be careful of that. You did get old Bazooka in the plastic prison. Of course, we're going to see a ton of reuse of this one with the classic Bazooka later this year. Stay tuned for that as well. We'll unbox that, no doubt, on the channel. Get all this stuff. Got the backpack. And there it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Bazooka. We're going to straighten him up a little bit, put him off to the side. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought I had a misshapen leg for a second, but it was just off sideways. All right, let's dive into these accessories here. I guess we'll start with his big old helmet. Of course, Bazooka, known for his helmet he would wear. Got the straps hanging down low, not connected. Got the nice maroon reddish color with the brown band around the top. Very good helmet there. We do get his backpack, very iconic, of course. We remember Bazooka and his big old backpack. Quite the wide backpack here. As usual, we see with a lot of the G.I. Joes throughout the years, just one color. You could get a marker and stuff and really highlight this out if you really wanted to. It would be kind of cool to see. Of course, you can get his missiles. I really like this one. So we do get the 4 iconic kind of rocket launcher missiles here. They do fit into his backpack, and I love that they nestle inside and then they clip at the top. They're not going to fall out. You're not going to lose them. If you go back to another Target exclusive of Major Blood a couple of years ago, probably 2 years ago now, what is time? Major Blood's things are the most annoying things of all time. I wish they locked in like this. That would be very, very improved if you ask me, but I love how those can be stored. One thing I love about the classified line is you can store everything on the figures. That is really, really cool. And of course, we get the big old rocket launcher looking really good right here. Looking awesome. And then it looks like this goes inside. What do you know? You can put one of the rockets right inside there if you want to. There's no firing mechanism or anything like that. No gimmicky stuff. But if you want to put one in the chamber, you can have that ready to go. All in green. You got a little bit of a gray color on there. The padding on the side. Of course, big heavy-duty weapon. You need a big dude like Bazooka carrying this thing around. Got the strap down here. A lot going on. It looks like this end, yep, this end does port off if you need to, so I guess you could go all the way through. I guess you could put them all inside here if you really wanted to. Who knows, but this back end does come off. It is plug and play on the back. Not a big fan of the plug and play, as you guys know, with the clips and stuff like that. Not a huge fan of that. There we go, stay right there. Gonna put one in the chamber just to have, why not? But very cool weapon, very cool backpack, really good in the accessory department here for Bazooka, so I do like that. Now we get down to business, we get down to the old Bazooka figure here, and I always said to myself, if they ever made a G.I. Joe movie, Bazooka should be played by Don the Predator Fry, one of the all-time greats of MMA, a man's man, one of the most manly men of all time. He would have been perfect as Bazooka. Unfortunately, that's probably past. That ship has sailed, no shipwreck puns allowed. But man, Bazooka does look really, really good. I really like the head on this one. I mean, it looks like Bazooka, but boy, it just looks like and feels like it has more paint detail to it. There's a little bit more expression. There's a little bit more personality to him. Even though he's not smiling, doesn't have his mouth open or anything like that, but you got some lines in him. You got the mouth kind of pouted out a little bit. He's got a little bit of a crinkle to the eyebrows. There's a good personality in this Bazooka head. He had a haircut you could absolutely set your watch to. Just looks really, really good. This is old school 80s style haircut going on right there. And then he's got quite the push broom above his lip. Beautiful mustache. Of course, mustaches were a huge deal in the 1980s, as we do know. And Bazooka was rocking it right there with the best of them. We do get the jersey for Bazooka. You got the orange and the blue and the white going on. Got a little overspray of orange off to the side of the letters, just a little bit. Of course, the classic number 14 here. Now, I know most of us think of Bazooka, we think of the red jersey. In the G.I. Joe Jive store, they do have the red jersey for Bazooka. I'm thinking about ordering that myself. That wouldn't look out of place in my wardrobe at all. But this is the white version. Definitely different. Definitely looks different. Definitely feels different. But this is Tiger Force Bazooka. We got to remember that. And then you do get the legs down below, and he's got the tiger stripes going on. You got the green and kind of gold going. Big Oakland A's fan of the Tiger Force team, as we are fully aware of. He does got a belt, and it is a floating belt. It is not removable, so I'm going to pull that down over the hip, so it kind of does lock into place a little bit. Looks really good. His pants almost remind me of Battle Cat's colors a little bit from the old Masters of the Universe land. Then, of course, he's got the pockets sculpted in. A lot of good sculpting on this. Down to the big brown boots, big heavy-duty boots on Bazooka as well. He does got wrist tape, I guess, or a sweatband, whatever you want to call it, in the green. Those are not removable either. You can plug, of course, into the backpack there, into his back very easily. Fits just like so. And I wonder, it looks like, yep, it does look like, you can store this on the bottom of his backpack. There you go. So it will plug in there. You can put that along the bottom if you want to. So once again, like we always see with the Joes, you can store everything on them if you need to. Oh man, the helmet fits perfectly. Not too tight where you feel like you're going to rip the paint off, but just absolutely perfect fit. Very easy to remove as well, as you can see. Very, very cool. I like this bazooka. It isn't the most iconic bazooka, I get it, but for what we have right now and what it is and building out a sub-team on a separate shelf, I'm here for that. Let's walk through the articulation. You got the shoulder, butterfly shoulders looking really good. Arms all the way around, of course. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows playing the hits here. Side to side, back and forth on the hand. I guess not so much back and forth as much as side to side. And then you, of course, get the head a little up and down, a little side to side, not tons and tons of head movement. He does got the hula hoop up tie, and then he's got the waist articulation. Big old bazooka splits. Never in a million years is bazooka doing these kind of splits. Then they go into the drop down hips, which you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of, but I guess it is appreciated, more articulation. You do get a thigh cut. You do get double jointed knees. They are not pinless. You do get a boot cut. Then you get ankles back and forth, up and down. I would have liked to seen Bazooka come with a little pistol or something like that because, you know, if he's in close quarters or something, you're not firing a rocket launcher against somebody that's right next to you. Hope you're not, at least. So I would have liked to seen that, but it's not the end of the world. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Yes, he does. And make sure you get the Mattel stands and make sure you use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on your stands. So I always say, spend your money on your figures, not your stands, and save 10% right there with Bazooka. Looking good. I tell you what, we're off to another great year of the classified line, I have a feeling. Fingers crossed we get a Nemesis Enforcer this year. We'll see what happens there. Of course, we got to finish off the Tiger Force team, or what we have of it so far. One of the best figures I've ever had in the G.I. Joe classified line, of course, Outback right here. I know some people don't like it. I absolutely love this Outback. This was probably the sleeper figure for the Joe brand last year. Absolutely love this one. And then, of course, you've got Duke going on over here to the side as well. So we got a little bit of Tiger Force action. We're not quite there. We need a few more. I hope this line keeps going. It's a good subset. It makes sense as an exclusive. It's not for everybody, and that's why it makes a lot of sense for an exclusive. And I would love to see more of the line fleshed out over the years. That would be really, really cool. Because, hey, it's an easy, cheap repaint, and it's not for everybody, so you can vote with your wallet and not pick it up. But you know me, I'm picking up anything Tiger Force. As I always say, it is my favorite G.I. Joe subline of all time. But Bazooka, A+ in my book. I don't know if it'll be quite top 10 of the year. I think we got a long road ahead, and we're going to have a lot of good stuff. And I got to be honest, I would prefer the traditional version, which will be just like this, but traditional colors. I'm pretty sure that'll be on my list before this one, but I still like the representation in the Tiger Force team. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You picking up Bazooka? You playing the long game? You passing on Tiger Force? You waiting for a different team? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far, you might as well give the video the old thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as we're unboxing everything G.I. Joe and everything else really under the sun here on the channel. Don't forget about the Patreon where you can get early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, and best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget to follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. So for Bazooka and all of us Tiger Force members everywhere, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.